Hey there everyone, it is me. I'm just doing a video update. Here is my latest addition to my collection. I went out and put an ad up on Craigslist and looking for an Xbox for a good steal, and this guy in Kirkland contacted me, and I just went over there today. It's a really long drive, it was like an hour and a half, but it was a really good deal, so I grabbed it, and here it is. So, it is the original Xbox, the first generation, which is the what is it they call it, 6th generation gaming console. So as you can see, this one looks a little bit very clean. I mean, for how old it is, it's I guess now 11 years old, and it's just a bit dusty in the cracks, and I can get a toothbrush and clean these all out. Here's my friends. This is one I've been borrowing for a while because I've just been playing Morrowind a bit. It just looks a little bit less aged than that one does. This one is very clean. The Xbox Insignia is quite shiny. It has not been, it's not like people have piled things on top of it and made it really dirty. Only main problem with it is it does smell like cigarettes a little bit. I don't smoke cigarettes, so I don't really know. It's like these sort of sweet, could be like fruit accented cigarettes or whatever they are. Anyway, it smells a little bit of ciggies, but that's alright. I mean, I'm probably just going to take it apart and air it out and dust out the bits where the little particles of fume and shit may have collected. But I'm going to just show you what I got here. So here's the power cable. That just plugs into the back here. Let me just show you. Right there. This port here is the AV out. Now, the type I have is the RCA in video output. This is the cable right here. This plugs in, and we get these three signals out. Of course, left audio, right audio, and television out. And over the right here we have the Ethernet port. Unfortunately, Xbox Live doesn't work anymore, but there are a few options for people who want to play online games, including Halo and a few others. It's called Xbox Connect, and I might make a video about that later. But as of now, I'll just leave a link in the video description. Here's the controller it came with. It's the standard, I guess more standard than the old style, which is over there, the fatty controller, or the Duke. This is the controller Model S, and a lot of people find this more comfortable, but I have somewhat large hands, so I actually find the Duke more comfortable, just because the feel fits my hands better. But I may end up running to Goodwill and buying one of those. I think it's like $5, maybe even less. Or maybe I'll just try to trade this one for my friends, depending on how well it works. If this works at all. I was told that it works perfectly, and he was playing it a few weeks ago. But I mean, it's Craigslist, so you never really know unless you can test. I could have tested in my van, but I didn't want to be completely stingy. So yeah, here's that, and he also gave me a few games along with it. HL2, NFL Fever. I'm not a big sports game guy, so I don't know, I'll probably just play that every once in a while. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I think this game is so stupid, but I'm worried that I might get a liking to it. So there's that. NFL Street, probably just street football. I'm not quite sure. NHL Hockey 2002. See, NBA Inside Drive. As you can see, this guy was a big sports fan, which is cool. Street Racing Syndicate. That'll be fun. I really like racing games. I think this might. Yeah, this is an Xbox Live. So, depending on my situation, if somebody else I know has a copy of that disc, I could probably play online with them. And Project Gotham Racing. So, came with those, and I'm going to try to just plug it in now and see if it works. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, so I've got the system hooked up, I've got the controller that came with the thing, and I've got my TV turned on. So I apologize for the flicker, but let's see if we get anything out of this. So start it up, and loading screen is working, and it just ejected the disc because I pressed the eject instead of power. Oh, cool. Well, that's alright, I guess. So I need to reset the time. Let's see if this controller's working. It is, at least up and down. It is right and left on the... Oh, I don't expect that. The D-pad works as well. Sort of testing these out. You can't really see anything, I apologize. But yeah, so what time is it? It's 5:22. Because I probably should have gone the other way. Whatever. Oh, 6:23 p.m. What's the date? It is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, by the way. And 2012. Sorry, this is kind of hurting my arm. And press A. There we go. Here we are at the main menu. So the visual aspect ratio is a bit off, so I'm going to change that. Let's see, actually, first audio. I only have one speaker in this little Commodore monitor, so I will go to mono. It was on Dolby, but that may have just been the previous settings. Let's try video. It should be normal. There we go, looks a bit better. Network settings, I do not have a network that this thing can connect to, of course. System info, let's see. I haven't checked what's on the disk drive yet, of course, so let's see. I guess that's just all the copyright information. Let's see, see if he's got any music on this thing. No music. Let's see what he's got in memory. Alright, I'm going to switch arms because this kind of hurts. Alright, A. So we've got a bunch of saves. Half-Life 2, cool. So I may end up deleting all these just to save space. I mean, it's really not necessary because the disk drive on this thing is comparably so large. I think it's either a 8 or a 10 gigabyte. I don't know how to find out. Just with the oopsie, just with the console itself. But it says more than 50,000 blocks available. So I don't know. I don't offhand remember what a block is. I don't remember if it. I don't remember much. But so it appears to be working. Let's stick in a game. I'll try to find a way to profit my iPod so you can continue to watch this. I'll just play a game for a few minutes. But let me. I will be right back. Alright, well, I have this game here as Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. Close it and just. I mean, this is kind of pointless so far because if it's booted this far and if the controller seems to work, then pretty much it's going down for a home run. So may as well though. So it's booting up now. There we go. Whirring away. This console is so loud. Bethesda. Ugh, it's horrible. Pardon my shaky arm, this thing is kind of a pain in the ass to hold up. Almost loaded up alright so far. Of course, that song. Oh shit, I just realized all of my saves are gone. So I guess I'm gonna have to start over. Let me just see if he's. Yeah, he hasn't played this before. I guess I'm starting over. But oh god, this game is notoriously long loading time. Well, you know, I'll just wait until we get to the screen to start. Just show you that it moves and stuff. Right at the beginning of the game. Oh god, yeah, this game is such a long loader. Same with Half-Life 2. There's just so many loading screens. Oh, sorry. You can do it. Come on. Ah, jeez. So bad. For crying out loud. Every time you die, you have to reload to this thing. It takes like 45 seconds. Okay, this should be it. Here we go. I'd really like to play these on this game on a HD TV. Third era. These games are so epic. Morrowind and later.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat.
Oh, the sound doesn't sound too good.
To Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go.
And then the awful graphics come in.
What's your name?
Oh god. Well, you know what? I don't know. I just made you watch that. I'm gonna do this later. But yeah, there it is. Working Xbox. Who needs the 360 when you can have the original Xbox that shakes when you use it? Yep. Pretty awesome. Pretty good steal. It's just such a long, horrible drive up to Kirkland, and it's just pretty monotonous, especially in my stupid car, which never works properly. But yeah, so I'd say pretty good. I'm going to clean this thing up, and maybe I'll come back and show you what it looks like afterwards, but maybe not. So I will see you then. Bye-bye.